All right, so 2023 CVO Road Glide. Started taking it apart for replacing the handlebars to put a Kraus setup on there with some ODI bars. And a couple things I found really interesting. So number one is this is the new throttle setup. So it is no longer the tube that inserts into the handlebars. It is this plastic extension piece here, part of the grip, so the whole thing spins, and then inside the switch housing is the new throttle piece, which is this white piece right here, and then this slides into there, and then there are two grooves inside that throttle piece. I don't know if you can see that or not, but where it kind of goes together, and then that is what your new throttle is. So no longer have to worry about that throttle by wire tube. It is all internal to the switch pack, and that's how it operates, just kind of like that. I think it's a whole lot nicer. It's a lot less wires that you have to go into the handlebars, but everything on these handlebars is remarkably easy. It's all disconnectable, so it's just plugs that go into the switch housings right here, and these are the only wires. These are the only two wires that go. This is your throttle side wire. That's it. This part goes up to the throttle itself. This is all you got to pull through. This is the clutch side. That's it. There is no other wires that go through those handlebars. The one thing that I am hopeful for is I know that ODI puts on their website that it will not work with heated grips. However, I took the chance and got them anyway because of all of the differences with the wiring. There's no longer multiple wires that you have to pull down through the whole entire bar and then plug into under the nacelle. And speaking of the nacelle, so this is the new nacelle. It's a clam type nacelle. It's held together with these little white clips and then a couple of machine screws right here on the ignition module, and that's it. This comes apart, you have access to everything, snap it back together, and that's the whole you get. As soon as I get everything back together, I'll give you a kind of a look as to what the Kraus setup looks like on this bike with this clamshell, but I have a feeling it's going to look great. Everything else is pretty easy. I kind of thought when I took the wires and everything out of the bars, and then I noticed that there were no notches in the bars. So any of you bar manufacturers out there, no more notches in the bar. In fact, I'll show you it up here. Hold on a second. This is the factory bar. So this is the throttle side, and as you can see, no more notched out and things. So it's just a straight shot worth of tube. The distance between the end of the bars to where it pops out on the factory ones is about 8.5 inches. So 8.5 inches from the larger diameter 1.5 inch bar to, I'm guessing this is a 1 inch diameter handle section, 8.5 inches. Yeah, and that's it. This should be probably the easiest bar setup I have ever done. I'm just hopeful that the ODI bars will work with the heated grips. They're integrated, they're not externally wired like some of the afterthought grips are when you're trying to add them to an existing platform that doesn't have them part of the integrated system. But that's it.